Hey folks, welcome to the channel. My name's Atto. On this channel we provide free information on investing in stocks, crypto, money management and so much more. If you don't want to miss out on any of this valuable information, make sure to tap the subscribe button below. So in today's video I'm going to be talking about lifetime ISAs, and as far as I know, lifetime ISAs are a UK only product at the moment. So if you're from anywhere else, make sure to ping this video over to your UK buddies. This video is not financial advice, so please do take this video as entertainment purposes only. In my opinion, everyone who is looking to buy their first property as a first time buyer should definitely look to get a lifetime ISA. Why? Because you get free money from the government, up to £1,000 a year, up to about 33 grand in total if you start investing from the age of 18. There are obviously some eligibility criteria, such as you have to be between 18 to 39 to open it, and you can only use it on your first property after a year of opening an account. If you do want more full details of that, I've done a previous video which I'll link above that you can check out if you want to know more information about it. Okay, so let's look at the best lifetime ISAs out there. So there are a few different types. The first type is you've got a cash lifetime ISA, which is basically the same as a saving account. It doesn't have any fees, it pays your interest rate. And then you have a stocks and shares lifetime ISA, which obviously comes with its own fees that you have to pay maybe on a monthly basis or an annual basis. So I'll go over the cash lifetime ISAs first that I think are the best ones on the market today, and then I'll take you through the stocks and shares lifetime ISAs that I think are the best on the market today. So there's much more options on the market nowadays as to when I actually got my cash lifetime ISA. At the time there was only one option. Now you've got 5 to 6 options, which is great because it means that it's more competitive and you can get a better interest rate. But talking about the best 2 cash lifetime ISAs right now on the market. So one of the best cash lifetime ISAs out there right now is by a company called Moneybook, and this cash ISA pays an annual interest rate of 0.85%. Okay, it's not great, but it is the market leading. The drawback, however, is that you get a bonus of 0.35% for 12 months, which after the fact, it will revert to about 0.5%. So although it's market leading, it's only market leading on a temporary basis of 12 months. But then that gets you the second best rate on the market anyway. What I do love about this account is that you can open it with as little as £1, which isn't a high requirement at all. What's great about this account as well is that you do get your interest monthly. And I think that this will definitely outweigh the fact that you have to move on 12 months from now. Now, if you don't want to switch, you don't want to go with Moneybox, you're like, oh, that's long, I don't want to switch. There are other options for you. There is another product out there by Nottingham Building Society where they offer a cash lifetime ISA with an interest rate of 0.8%. Again, nothing groundbreaking, but it is good. It's better than what I got back in the days. And it's the second best on the market if you do count the 12 months for Moneybox, which I think is still fantastic. So if you're feeling a bit lazy, you want something where you don't have to switch, you don't have to go through the faff of doing that, then the Nottingham Building Society product is a great one as well. The minimum on this account is slightly higher. You need to fund it with £10. Again, not something crazy, but what I do love about this account is that it's got the second best rate on the market. It's got a minimum of £10 that you need to deposit in there, and this rate probably won't change over the next year, so you know the interest rate that you're going to be getting every year. So those were the 2 best cash lifetime ISAs I believe that are on the market right now. I think it's always worth opening an account very early on so that you can have your ticking, because as I was saying before, you have to have your lifetime ISA for about a year before you can use it on your first property. Now, if you're feeling a bit daring and you want to get better potential returns on your money, then you might want to look at something called the Stocks and Shares Lifetime ISA. But it is important to know that when you do invest, the value of your investments can go down as well as go up. So there is some risk in it at the end of the day. To make matters even more confusing for you, there are two different types of Stocks and Shares ISA. One option is what you call it a do-it-yourself option. So you know what stocks you want to pick, you know what funds you want to pick. The other option is more of a package investment option. So they give you different options based on your risk appetite. You then select one of their package investment options and they do the work for you. However, if you're new to investing, I probably wouldn't recommend doing it yourself unless you're a willing learner and you want to learn all about investing by yourself. I think it's always good to maybe start with the package stuff, learn it a little bit by bit, and then doing it yourself. Yes, doing it yourself overall is cheaper, but obviously there's more risk if you don't know what you're doing. And obviously my channel has a wealth of information that you can check out on investing. In my opinion, the best do-it-yourself Stocks and Shares Lifetime ISA is by a company called Hargreaves Lansdown, which is pretty renowned here in the UK. They do offer other investment services. They have a wealth of information on their website. You can learn so much about investing. What I like about their lifetime ISA is that they charge you a low annual fee of 0.45% whether you're invested in a stock or fund. They don't charge you for investing in a fund, but they do charge you £11.95 for each stock you buy. I mean, if you're saving for a house, investing in a fund is way safer anyways. Basically, to put this into context, if you invest in £100 per month into one fund per month, then you basically charge 45 pence a month. That's not much at all. I think that's doable, that's acceptable. So the fees are great. They're great. I do really like the fees that Hargreaves lands at, and they have a wealth of funds, they have a wealth of stocks. They've got one of the largest choices out of all the providers out there. However, there's always downside in everything. With this account, you do have to invest at least £25 per month. So that is definitely the difference between this Stocks and Shares Lifetime ISA and a cash ISA, which hasn't really got any minimum apart from the £1 and the £10, but it doesn't have any monthly minimums that you have to add. With this one, £25 per month. Nevertheless, this is a great product on the market right now. Good fees, wide ranges of stocks and shares, a renowned provider with a lot of information that will help you get acquainted with investing. Like I said, if you want a bit more guidance with your investing and you rather have someone else select it for you, then they do have those around for you, and you can get this in a Stocks and Shares Lifetime ISA, which is fantastic. So you can put your bonus to work for you. And also, remember I mentioned a company called Moneybox? Well, they also offer a Stocks and Shares Lifetime ISA, which is on a great deal right now. And the minimum for it is only £1, which is fantastic. Moneybox, they're ticking all the boxes. So their fees that they charge are as follows: £1 monthly, and then there's a 0.45% annual fee, and then a range fee that is between 0.12% and 0.3%. Whew, that's a lot of numbers right there. But to put that into context for you, again, if you were to invest £100 per month, then the fees that Moneybox would charge you every month would be roughly between £1.57 and £1.75, which again is quite decent for a company that is packaging the investments for you, that you're not having to do it yourself. So it's technically, if you're comparing this between Hargreaves Lansdown and Moneybox, you're spending just over £1 more per month to get somebody to help you with your investing. And actually, I think that's kind of worth it if you are a beginner. Definitely, in my opinion, if I was a beginner looking at it like this, then yes, I'll probably go with Moneybox. So there you have it. Those are the best lifetime ISAs on the market today. As I was saying before, it's always worth opening one of the accounts with £1, let it run, and then decide what you want to do. Out of the four, which one would I get if I were to get a lifetime ISA before? It's basically what I did when I actually used my own lifetime ISA, right? I would want to have cash and I'd want it to be safe. So I'll just get a cash lifetime ISA. So it probably would have been the Money Box lifetime ISA. And then if I do want to invest, I can get a separate stocks and shares ISA anyway, and then have that separate to my lifetime ISA. I just believe that with lifetime ISAs and having to save money for property, you want it to be as safe as possible. You don't want maybe your 20 grand deposit to go down to 16 or 17, just in case, at any point you need to buy. So I just feel like the cash lifetime ISA personally for me would be the best option. Obviously for yourself, you decide what's the best option for you, your time frame, when you're looking to buy, and all those things. All right, folks, so I do have a favor to ask you. I just have set up a Patreon account. It just has one tier at the moment, which is just a supporter tier. It's not a lot of money, but in future, I do want to have some more membership tiers where I'm going to be offering like live streams, exclusive videos, content, merchandise, so much more that I want to do with this channel. So obviously this one is just to support me. All the proceeds will just go to upgrade like my camera equipment and my laptop. Again, no pressure on you, just letting you know that I've just set one up. The intention with this channel is to keep on bringing you value. I want to get the best quality that I can, and that's going to take some time. Admittedly, obviously I've only been doing YouTube for just over a year, so I'm going to continue improving, continuing broadening my content. I'm going to try and bring on some great guests for you in the future too. I've got some ideas that I've got, so yeah, I do look forward to releasing that content in the near future. Thanks so much for watching the video. If you do enjoy content like this, make sure to tap the like button, tap the subscribe button below just to support the channel. If you do want some free stock with either free trade or trading 212, make sure to click the link in my description, deposit £1 and you'll get your free shares. It's been great speaking to you, and I'll speak to you later.